Hey ladies, thank you so much for your support during the KARMART Asian Beauty Blogger 2017 competition. I made it to the top 10. Thank you so much. Yay! So as part of the top 10 finalists, I got sent a huge range of makeup products from Cathy doll. So stay tuned to actually find out how I created the look of the mummy from the movie The Mummy. So first up, to prep the skin, I'm using Cathy doll's Milky Splash Essence to create the instant glow and also to moisturize the skin before I do anything else. So next up, for the very pale complexion of the mummy, I'm actually using the Speed White CC Cream in Beige. This is just to even out my skin tone and to make me look fairer because I'm actually very tan in person. So right after application, you can see that I'm at least 2 shades fairer than normal. So the next step, I actually introduced the products that I got from my top 10 finalists package. It's the AA Matte Powder Cushion Oil Control with SPF 50 and PA+++. Mine came in the shade 25 Sand Beige, and I personally love the texture of this CC cream. It doesn't leave my skin looking oily or greasy, and the best part is that it contains tea tree oil, so it's really good if you have problem skin. So to set the base makeup, here I'm using the Oil Control Film Pack in Translucent. Although that being said, personally I'm not a fan of this because it contains some of the ingredients that I don't like in face powders. That being said, moving on to the brows, here we are using the Cathy doll's Real Brow 4D Tattoo Tint. Mine came in the number 4 grey brown shade. I like that it has this very unique 4-tip brush. It's said to actually help you blend and make your drawn brows look more natural. It's also said to be waterproof and sweat-proof with a tanning tint technology that allows this ink to actually become darker as time passes. However, after the end of the video itself, I didn't notice any tanning of the ink. In fact, I had to go over with the eyeshadow to make it look darker. And to create the fearsome eyebrows that the mummy have, instead of following your natural eyebrow arch, bring it up where it's supposed to go down. And introducing the third product that I received, it's the 3D Face Forward Nefertiti's Contour Kit. Right now, instead of using it to contour my face, I'm actually using it to add some warmth to my eyes. So picking up some of the pink blush shade, I'm actually running it over the eyelid itself, as so. Then using the Nude Me eyeshadow in the number 2 Smoky collection palette, I'm actually using the 3 shades that I'm pointing out right now to actually recreate the mummy's look. Personally, I really like how versatile this palette is because it contains eyeshadow with 3 different types of finishes like satin, matte and shimmer. Then using the matte brown reddish top shade, I'm actually using it all over my eyelids and bring it down under the eye itself. So these will set the base for the rest of the eyeshadow that I'm gonna use. Then picking up the shimmery brown, I'm actually using this to contour out the inner eye socket itself. In a way, this is also a cheat because it ends up making my nose look a bit sharper. Then picking up more of the shade, I'm actually running it along the outer V of the eye and actually connecting it to reach to where the inner socket is. So this creates the very Egyptian cat eye kind of makeup look. And along the way, as you pick up more products, remember the secret to it is actually blending. So really make sure that you blend out the eyeshadow. I personally find that these eyeshadow, while the powders of it are pretty fine, blending is slightly tougher, but no worries, you just need a good brush for it. Next, picking up some of the matte black eyeshadow, I'm using it to actually line the bottom of my eyes as well as the top itself because I was looking through some of the images of the mummy and she does not have the typical Egyptian cat eye eyeliner look, so it's mostly created by shadows, so that's what I'm trying to do right here. So going back to the 3D Face Forward Nefertiti Contour Kit, here I'm using the number 2 Nefertiti's Weapon palette that is suitable for light skin and yellow undertone, and I'm actually picking up some of the brow shade from the palette itself to sort of contour out my cheekbones, the hollow of my temple, as well as the jawline. During this step, you don't really have to blend so much yet. So picking up more of the black and brown eyeshadow from the Nude eyeshadow palette, I'm actually using these to further define the features of my face, because I was looking through some of the images of the mummy and she has very sharp features. So with this itself, focus more on the temples, the cheekbones, as well as the jawline. And the secret to actually creating this look is really you need to blend. Next, moving on to your lashes, do a very quick curl with your eyelash curler, and here I'm using Katy Doll's Pretty Volume Mascara that delivers a double volumizing effect with its specific brush designed to actually thicken your lashes right away. So this dumbbell figured brush is actually very effective because it adds more products to your lashes, hence creating the volumizing effect. I personally think it's quite easy to use and it really does deliver a certain amount of results. Just make sure that when you're using it, between coats itself, let it dry so that you can actually really add more without things clumping up or dragging it down. So next for lips, here I'm using the Nude Me Liquid Lip Matte in the shade number 1 True Brown. As you can see upon application, the product is actually very moist. You can still budge it around, but once it's dry, that's when its magic happens. So not only does it not move or bulge, it's also really waterproof. So I tried running it under the water, nothing happened, but I really like the fact that upon using a makeup remover, this lip product actually comes off instantaneously. So as you can see from it, it's really pigmented. So to create the lips of the mummy itself, you really need to be very fast. So I apply it in the inner corners of the lips, towards the inside part of the lips itself, and then blend it out really quickly with my finger so that you can create that very smudgy yet sultry makeup look. So the last product I have is their shocking black liner. There's a little ball mechanism inside, so make sure you shake the product before you use. I personally like that it comes with a pointed felt brush tip, so it means that you can actually create very thin or thick lines without fraying, and I really like that the fact that it's very pigmented, and on top of that, the best thing ever is that the ink actually dries up very quickly. So it's very good if you have this habit of blinking if you draw your eyeliner, but today itself I'm actually using this eyeliner to draw out the mummy curse on my face. So for the wordings itself, basically I just follow the images of the mummy, but after that you can just wing it. And last but not least, to create more depth to the word curses on your face, actually run it over with the black and brown eyeshadow so that it creates more dimension to the shape of it. And then guys, we are done with the look. And so you have it. Here's my recreation of the Mummy Amanat makeup look from the movie The Mummy, using all Katy Doll's products, which are available at BHG stores in the ALT section and also on www.karmart.com.sg. And once again, please do continue showing me your support by liking and sharing, and also voting via the Sample Store Connect. That's part of our judging criteria. And always, you can follow me at Jody Lou. Bye bye!